Welcome back. Today we learn about accessibility. macOS includes many accessibility features to support your vision, hearing, and physical motor needs. If you did not turn on the features when you set up your Mac, you can do so at any time in Accessibility System Preferences. macOS accessibility features are grouped by category in the sidebar of the preference pane. This one VN use this feature to zoom in or zoom out the screen, make the pointer or menu bar bigger, apply color filters and more, or have your Mac speak what's on the screen. Next one, hearing. Use these features to show and customize captions on the screen, make and receive RTT. RTT means real time text and more. In motor section, use these features to control your Mac and apps using spoken commands and tap keys on screen keyboard, the pointer or assistive devices. You can also set options that make it easier to use. Here the last one, general. Use these features to easily turn various accessibility features on or off and type your Siri requests. So we will start from voiceover. You can turn on or off voiceover from here. If you don't know what is voiceover and you want to get training of voiceover, a short training, then you need to click open voiceover training.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the VoiceOver Quick Start. To resume where you left off, press the right arrow key.
You can
To start at the beginning, press the left arrow key.
so you can start learning about voiceover from here. Next is open voiceover utility. Use the general category in voiceover utility to specify a login greeting and the voiceover modifier you want to use. Here is one, login greeting. Enter the text you want to voiceover to speak when you log in while voiceover is on. Display welcome dialog when voiceover starts. For example, I'm going to enable voiceover.
Welcome to VoiceOver.
This is what
VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the
welcome
screen.
dialog
It
was.
can be used to control the computer using only your keyboard. If you already know how to use it.
VoiceOver off.
When I uncheck this option, the welcome dialog will not appear.
VoiceOver on System Preferences. Accessibility window. VoiceOver off.
Next one, keys to use the voiceover modifier. Choose the modifier keys to use for entering voiceover command. You can use modifier keys from here. For example, if I select only caps lock and I'm going to enable voiceover,
VoiceOver on System Preferences. Accessibility window. Accessibility features table. VoiceOver. Selected has keyboard focus. You are currently on a table. To enter this table, press caps lock, shift down arrow.
I'm going to caps lock, then see what happened. Caps lock, shift down arrow. I'm going to press this command.
In accessibility features table. VoiceOver. Selected. VoiceOver. Row 3 of 19. In text. VoiceOver. You are currently on a text element inside of a cell.
First I press command caps lock, shift arrow down, it will be in text element. When I press this command again, it will be out of text element.
Out of text.
Out of
You are
text.
currently on a cell inside of the table in text. Voiceover.
So here you can change if you want.
In text. Voiceover. Out of text. You are currently on a cell inside of the table. Voiceover off.
Here's the next one, portable preferences off. You can set up portable preferences. VoiceOver indicates whether it detects a portable preferences drive. You can stop or start using detected drive or set up drive. Here's the last one, allow VoiceOver to become controlled with Apple script. Use Apple script to automate VoiceOver tasks. Use the zoom pane to accessibility preferences to make the entire screen larger or to enlarge just the area where the pointer is located. So first of all, you need to check this option. Use the listed shortcut to zoom in or out. For example, to zoom in, press option command sign equal, or zoom out, press option command equal or minus plus button. Let's see. I'm going to choose this option, and when I press option command, I'm going to zoom in and out. Here is the use scroll gesture. Press and hold the selected modified key while scrolling with your trackpad. For example, with the default trackpad setting, press the hold control key and drag into two figures to zoom in and out. Let's see. I'm going to press control option, and I'm using two finger zoom in and out. Next one, zoom style. Choose a zoom, the entire screen full screen, a custom area, or split screen. When you use full screen, you can zoom the screen on the available second display. Let me show you. If I press Ctrl and two fingers split, same picture in picture will be just like that. So this is all related to zoom. So next one, enable hover text. Press command to display large text. I'm going to press command button and you will see the large text. Just move your pointer on a text and press the command button. You will see the large text. Last one is enable touch bar zone. If your Mac has a touch bar, display a larger version of it on the screen. You need to press this one. On your Mac, use the display pane of accessibility display preferences to make items on the screen easier to see, read, and reduce motion on the screen. First is invert colors. When I choose invert colors on your display, for example, show white text on the black background, or it will look like this. Reduce motion, stop or reduce the movement of element on the screen. For example, when you open app, switch between desktop or open and close notification center. Same, increase contrast. Contrast will be increase. Differentiate without colors. Use shapes in addition to instead of color. Same here, you pointer. If you want to shake mouse pointer to locate, for example, I'm going to shake my pointer and my pointer will be large. If I uncheck this option, when I shake my pointer, pointer size will be same. You can set pointer size from here, larger or normal. Same color, pointer outline color. And pointer fill color, which color you want to use for pointer. Here is a color filter, enable color filters, blue yellow filter, grayscale or color tint. You can set from enable color filters from here. Here is spoken content, which system voice you want to listen. Alex, Fred, you can play here.
I sure like being inside this fancy computer.
Speaking rate will be slower or faster.
I sure like being inside this fancy computer. I sure like being inside. I sure like being inside this fancy computer.
Same volume.
I sure like being inside. I sure like being inside this fancy computer.
Hit the speak announcement. If I check this option, first you need to open voice, which voice style you want to use, Karen, and first when it will be speak, alert, attention, excuse me, or when it will speak.
Alert. Hello, my name is.
And speak selection, speak item under the pointer, speak typing feedback. You can use everything from here. Speak typing feedback, spin selection. If I open this option, and this is a shortcut key, option escape. I'm going to open my Word file and select this option. So here you can speak selection, speak item under pointer. You can set when speak items under the pointer, when only zoom or always. So here is the last one, speak typing feedback. For example, I'm going to type so you can speak typing feedback set from here. And the next one, descriptions. Play audio descriptions when available. You can play audio when available on your media or so on. Here the third portion, hearing. Audio flash screen when alert. For example, touch screen flash. Play stereo as mono. You can set from here. Here is the descriptions tab. On your Mac, use the descriptions pane of accessibility preferences to listen to a description of the viewed content in films, TV program, and other media if available. Make your screen flash when you receive an alert. If you want to see touch screen flash, will look like this. The screen will be look like this. Here is a demonstration of screen flashing. play stereo audio as mono. Make your Mac play stereo audio track as mono audio in the left and right speakers or headphones. In hearing portion, here is the last second option called RTT. Use the RTT pane of accessibility preferences to set up your Mac to make and receive real-time text or RTT. To enable RTT, you need to check this option, make and receive RTT calls on your Mac without using a special device. When this option is selected and you make a phone call on your Mac, you can choose to use audio RTT or RTT really for the call. Send immediately, send character as you type them. To type full message before you send them, deselect this option. RTT number, the relay service to use when you make an RTT relay call on your Mac. If a number is not specified, your carrier's default relay service is used. But keep in mind, when RTT phone calls are enabled on your Mac, the RTT button is shown on your FaceTime. Here's a third and last feature in hearing section called Captions. Use the Captions pane of accessibility preferences to control how subtitles are styled and whether to use closed caption instead when you are not using it. For example, these are styled classic, large text, outline text, and you can create a style from clicking plus button. Which style you want to create, choose from these options. So if you want to remove some subtitle style, select, you create its style and press the minus button. Prefer closed captions and SDH. If they are available, use closed captions or SDH instead of standard subtitles for content played on your Mac. The next category, motor, use voice control. Use the voice control pane on accessibility preferences to enable voice control so you can edit text and control your Mac by speaking commands. For example, I'm going to enable voice control from here. This type of icon will be shown on your desktop. I'm going to instruct the voice control. For example, click, 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 sorry, click. Here you can control your system by using your voice control. Language, which language you want to use. I'm using English Indian, but you can use which language you want to control your Mac from here. Here is the microphone, which microphone you want to use, external, internal, and so on. If you are not using your voice control, then set it as sleep. It will be not disturb you, you're working. So choose the language to use when you speak commands to your Mac. To change the language, click the pop-up menu, then do one of the following. Microphone, choose the microphone to use to speak commands to your Mac. If you choose automatic from the pop-up menu, your Mac listens to the device you are most likely to use for commands. Overlay, continuously show items number or a number grid on screen to make it easier to select item or navigate the screen. By default, an overlay is not displayed. Item number, if I command to click number 36, click 36, click 1, click 40, click 40. So here you can control your Mac by using device control. Here's the show hints. For example, I'm going to open or click something and it will be hint me open. Here you can see what you want to open, document, Siri or something else. Here's the play sound when you click or recognize your voice. Here's the commands. Here's the list of commands you can use to control your Mac and use apps. See enable disabled from here. Vocabulary, you can set vocabulary, specify custom words or to use when you speak to your Mac. For example, if you work with medical or technical document or app, you can add medical and technical term to use a vocabulary word. This option is not available for all languages. Here is the keyboard. Turn on full keyboard access to use the tab key and other keys to navigate the screen. Full keyboard access allows the computer to be controlled with a keyboard. To do this, first of all, we need to enable full keyboard access. When enable full keyboard access, these are shortcut keys you can use. For example, first to show help, you need to press tab plus H button. I'm going to press tab. Tab will be the next to caps lock. Tab plus H button. You can see H key. The help commands is active and you can navigate which you want. Basic. Here is the basic commands. Movement. You need to use your keyboard. Let me tell again. Tab plus H on your keyboard. Use arrows. Down arrow, forward arrow, back arrow, down arrow, forward arrow, back arrow, same. These are enable full keyboard access. This is the options. Change appearance of the full keyboard access cursor and see all available keyboard shortcuts. To do this, first of all, you need to go to options. First one appearance, second one commands. In appearance tab, to change the appearance of the cursor, then click on appearance, then choose any of the following options. First is auto hide. Auto hide will automatically hide the full keyboard access cursor after a specific number of seconds. For example, I'm going to check auto hide. You can see this appearance is highlighted when I'm going to click auto hide after 5 seconds and click OK. it will be automatically hide. Next is increase size. You can change the number of seconds from here. Increase size make the full keyboard access cursor wider, so it's easier to see. Increase will be the increase the cursor of size. Same high contrast, increase the contrast of the full keyboard access, so it's easier to see. Here is the color. Choose a color for the full keyboard access cursor, or click custom, choose a different color. If I am going to the green, then the keyboard cursor will be the green. And press OK. Here is the commands. To see the list of available full keyboard access keyboard shortcuts, then you need to press on commands. These all keys are shortcut. Next step, hardware. Use the hardware pane of accessibility keyboards preferences to enable and set options for sticky keys and slow keys. Here is sticky keys. Press a set of modifier keys. Sticky keys basically allow modifier keys to be set without having to hold the keys. For example, I'm going to press my command button. Command key will be appear on the screen. You don't need to hold or press a command keys long. For example, if I need to press command plus command shift or command tab keys, command key already pressed. I just enable the command key by using enable sticky keys. I'm just going to press my tab button. Same when I press command key, command will be automatically on any specific key. First will be on, second will be activate. Here is the options. You can press shift key 5 times to trigger sticky keys. For example, it will be off. Hit the shortcut method, press 5 times shift keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sticky keys will be on. The options tab, press the shift key 5 times to get sticky key. Use your keyboard to turn sticky key on or off. Second is beep. When a modifier key is set, have your make sound when you press any key. For example, I just turn off the beep. Third one, display. Choose the area of the screen where you want to display symbol to indicate. Top right, top left, same right and bottom. Then press OK. Here is a enable slow key. Adjust the key between when you press a key and when it's activated. To customize skills options, here you can set the delay of the pressed key. For example, if I use long, the key sound will be the long. When I press short, if you want to see virtual keyboard on your screen and want to use the physical keyboard, you just need to enable the accessibility keyboard. And you can use the keyboard from here. So here are the keyboard options. The virtual keyboard, appearance, dark or light, Fade panel after selected seconds. Play sound. When you press key, should sound will be played. Same. Keys should be the enter on. Mouse up. In hot corner, you can set hot corner for your shortcut keys. With hot corner, you want to enable the virtual keyboard. Same dual or dual action toolbar into panel. It will be automatically click after. Here the dual options show dual action in the menu bar. You can see you can use dual option from your menu bar if you want to use. Always D banner in the panel will be the always show in the panel, and here is the color. Same, you can set zoom and all settings of dual options. In pointer control, you can adjust the speed of mouse and trackpad. About when reaction time, you can set fast or slow. For example, I'm going to click spring loading delay. Time is long and double click speed is slow. And I'm going to add a new folder, and when I drag this folder into this folder, I'm going to open this folder. To see the folder, I just press the double tap and spring load delay is long. When I press it short, the delay will be the short. There is the alternate control method. Enable mouse keys. If your physical keyboard, trackpad or mousepad is not working, you can set this tab and control your mouse cursor by using your keyboard. In options, you can set the keys when you want to open these toggle keys. Control method. Enable mouse keys. Move the pointer and press button using the keyboard or a numeric keypad. But keep in mind, when mouse keys is on, you can't use the keyboard or numeric keypad. On options, press the option button 5 times to on or off mouse toggle. Ignore built-in keyboard. When mouse key is on, disable the trackpad on your Mac. Initial delay. Set how quickly the pointer start moving when you press a key. For example, I'm going to enable mouse keys. On my keyboard, I can control mouse cursor by using 7, 8 and 9 key. Next one, enable alternate pointer action. Perform a left click, right click, double click, triple click, or drag and drop action using keyboard shortcut. To specify keys, switch and visual example. For example, in options, for a double click, I need to assign my facial expression. Click next, smile. What happens when I smile? When I smile, double click, drag and drop, for example. Okay, and should play a sound. My front camera of my Mac is turned on, and I'm going to select a folder and smile. You can see drag and drop option is appear. When you press a folder, a file, and smile, and drag and drop feature is available. Same for double click, drag and drop, right click and left click. You want to delete or you don't want to use a modified character or key, just select and click minus button. Here's the last one, enable head pointer. Move the pointer using the movement of your face or head as detected by the camera that's built into your Mac. When you move your head, the cursor will be moved. Here is the next one, switch control. Use the general pane of accessibility switch control preferences to enable switch control and open the panel editor. In the general, turn on switch control to display the switch control home panel. To turn switch control off, just deselect this checkbox or click on this one. Here is the appearance. Choose a light or dark appearance for switch control panel. Next, to hide panel after selected seconds. This option is useful when you don't need the panel for a while, such as when you're watching a movie. Here is the allow platform. Use another Apple devices such as an iPhone, iPad or Apple TV that's already set up work with your switches to control your Mac. You need to password for authentication. Here the panel editor. Create panel to add a custom in the switch control home panel or to share with others. Next is typing pane. Use typing pane on switch control preferences to set options to help you type when you use switch control. Here is show current text in keyboard panel. Display a bar across the top of the keyboard panel to show text as you are typing it in a document or text field. For example, keyboard, I'm going to open my Word file and I'm pressing Apple. Here the text are shown on the panel. If I uncheck this option, text will be not showing. In switch control, the second tab is insert and remove space automatically. Let switch control manage spaces when you are writing text. For example, it automatically corrects spacing after a full stop. Next one is capitalize sentences automatically. Switch control manage capitalization when you are writing text. For example, it automatically capitalize letter after a full stop. End of the sentence. In switches panel, required switches, switch control requires the select item switch when auto scanning is on. You can auto scan turn on from here. Automatically moves to the next item as it steps through a panel. Before you can turn off auto scanning, you must create a move to next item switch. Switch control moves into required list when you turn off auto scanning. Add or remove an option switch. Press switch you want to add. Auto scanning. Have switch control automatically step through or scan item in a panel group or user interface. This option is on by default. Timing. Set timing option for auto scanning. Hold before perform duration, the number of seconds that a switch must be pressed to be recognized. Ignore switch, the number of seconds during which repeated pressing of a switch is ignored. Hold repeat, repeat the number of seconds that switch must be pressed to be recognized a second time. Navigation, choose what happens when an item is highlighted during a scan. Restart position, choose the position from which to start when you rescan an item. Auto scanning after select. By default, auto scanning is paused when you select an item. You must press the select item switch to resume auto scanning. What happens when pointer reach? Choose the action taken when the pointer reach a boundary while scanning. Switch control, cursor size, small, medium or large. Same pointer. Choose a pointer position, low or high. Loops, the number of times up to 10 that a panel group or window is scanned. Same timing. You can set timing from here for each portion. So here are next category 3 in general portion. Use the Siri pane of accessibility preferences to type your requests to Siri instead of speaking them. This feature can be useful if speech is difficult or you don't want others to hear your Siri requests. To do this, you need to enable type of Siri, type of your requests to Siri instead speaking them. The last option, shortcut. These are shortcut in the accessibility in status bar. For example, which shortcut you want to use. If you want to use this all, then select all. If you want to deselect or you don't want to use some of them, like switch control, the switch control will be removed from the shortcut.